Hello, anyone and everyone. This is Vicky with 12 Black Lace Roses. Today I'm going to be sharing a project I'm going to be working on. I'm going to be making like a 90s style magazine collage. To those of you who have ever done that, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but if no one's not quite sure what I'm talking about, if anyone's not quite sure what I'm talking about, it's where you would get magazines and cut out pictures of people, words, clothes, accessories, anything that you liked or you thought was cool and you wanted to cut it out and you made like a little dream. What we would call today is like a vision board or dream board. But back in the day, it was just a magazine collage, just something fun to do. So I want to do something like that for the Morticia Journal, but of course, Morticia style. If Morticia was, a 90s teenager back in the day, what she would have cut out and glued down, what she was into, that kind of stuff. So I have the camera a little bit closer than I normally do just because the pictures I'm going to be working with are kind of small and I want whoever's watching to be able to see the images better. I know you don't have a full picture, a full image of the page I'm working at, and I have cut it down quite a bit smaller so it fits in the book. So I'm going to put all the glued things on this paper, and then when it comes time, I will attach it into the book. So you can see here it's quite a bit smaller than the book just so I can attach it to a page when it comes time. And that's just so I have a flat surface to be working on and something a little bit more, the size. I need a proper size. I don't want to go too big or too small. So what I've done to prepare for this is I have cut out quite a lot of magazine images. So here's what I've cut out. And I'll just show you a few. There we go. And there's some kind of like, so this pile here I've cut up to be as like main focal image. These are going to be like background images. I also have some stickers, some 3D shapes, some words. I've got some sparkles over there, some broken jewelry, something just kind of decorated. So the plan is put down some base paper for some color, then some base images, then our main images, and then I'm going to like decorate it with some pretty things I picked out over there. So let me just make sure everything's in frame. I keep moving around. Let's see. There we go. Stay, don't move. Okay. And so these images, I just kind of want to share where I get them from. Because no, those are last. We're going to start with colored paper first. The magazines I use, where are they? Oh, there they are. So I just kind of collect magazines that have vibes that I like. So this one is from the Victoria Trading Company. Sadly, they're no longer in business. They got, put out of business because of things that are going on. It's crazy in the news. Everything like is just shutting down. Businesses are just going under because of, online sales. And, Megalomart and whatever. So it's like interior decoration, but this one is the fall edition. That's why I saved it. This was fall 2021. And so, there's, bunch of random stuff, but this magazine is Victorian Trading Company. It has a certain vibe, a certain style. And I specifically collect magazines that are fall or Halloween edition because I cut stuff out. See, there's all like stuff missing all the time, all over the place. I've used this for so many things. So that's one of the magazines I use. Another one, like this one was gifted to me. If you go to like the bookstore, the grocery store, there's a bunch of different genres of magazines you could get. This one was a gift from my partner, and this is just like a bunch of haunted places. And other than just images, let me show you some of my favorite images. There's some dolls, Island of the Dolls. These are real places. Really interesting magazine. I've read this more than once. Sedlec Ossuary. And I also cut out words. So like if I find like a statement that's interesting, like this one says bizarre and haunting moss-covered figures grin with real human teeth. What? Look at this. Nothing but a bunch of crosses. This place is sad. This place was bulldozed by the Soviet government and then covered with trash, but locals cleaned it up and kept adding tributes. So it was like a cemetery that was covered and then repurposed to honor who is there. So, you know, just little, the words that are bigger and substantial, or phrases that come along here. Bones from impaled prisoners litter an underground dungeon. See, stuff like, look at that. Ooh, so pretty. So all of these can be used in papercraft. So there's some magazines. What else did I use? Oh, this thing. I got a few words out of this. Tim Holtz, he has like different themes, I guess. So this one's called Curiosities. It's a sticker book called Curiosities, so it has a bunch of different stuff. Some are like, you know, not my vibe, but this one has a bunch of interesting words in it. No one would dare, 12 o'clock on the night, good from evil. So it's kind of like creepy, witchy, haunted type stuff, death type related things, which is my style. And some of these I don't really use. Like, what is this? Stickers of druggist. I don't know. Maybe a sick doctor theme one day, but won't be using that. So that's where I've got a lot of the images from. I also have stickers from, you know, stickers I've collected from different sticker packs I find. So let's get to it. First thing I'm going to do is put down some colored paper. So I've chosen some scrap papers here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to use. So here's like the images I picked out. So I have those right here next to me just so I can look at the colors of them while I choose what I'm going to throw down. I was thinking some of this, but I think that might be too busy now that I'm looking at it together. So nope, scratch that. Something not so busy. I do want some red. So this is a nice dark red. Yeah, we'll go with some of that. I have this glitter paper I think would look great underneath. And let me pick something else. How about a piece of black? That should look good underneath. Okay, so I'm just going to get these glued down. How's the size on that? Pretty right on. We're just going to get it on there. What am I going to use for glue? I think I'm going to use my Mod Podge on this. Yes, I am. Where are you, Mod Podge? What's this? Matte. Sure, why not? Okay. And I picked out some broken jewelry. I went and looked online at a lot of different like 90s collage. I mean, I know I used to make them, but I don't really remember what they looked like. I just kind of smacked stuff together. I don't even know if they look good. I just did it for fun. So I kind of looked at, you know, a few that people had posted online. And so I got some ideas to add on stickers and sparkles and maybe draw some doodles on. We'll see. I've got like 10 different options in my head of things I can add on, but I don't want to put everything on. Or maybe I do. We'll stop when we know it's ready. Okay, there. Let's see, what can I tell you while I'm doing this? Oh, all the images I cut out. I didn't cut them out fussy, cut them out exactly. They're just kind of like generically cut around because they're going to overlap a lot. Hopefully I don't cover anything up too badly to where you can't see it anymore. I'm going to try to make sure everything's seen a bit. But after I cut out all the images, I did ink the edges just because, you know, I don't like white edges. I've said that several times. I don't want any white edges showing through. Let's see, here we go. Matching the edges on here. Make sure I'm in the frame. I think I'm off. There we go. And then get my card here. Make sure we have contact. Start from the middle, pushing outward. There we go. And put a lot of glue. I'm trying to do more prep work off camera before I start, so that's not so much watching me do boring stuff and just seeing me throwing the ideas together, because everyone knows how to use glue, right? And inking isn't that hard. I do have a little tiny inking thing I want to share. A way I ink little tiny images. I'll show you that next, after I'm done gluing this paper down. There we go. Paper glued. All right, now let's rotate and put another color on. Why isn't this staying down? Stay there. This is going to be like super lumpy when it's done, because, or not lumpy, warped because of all the glue and the different layers. So after it's all done, I'm probably going to press it before I take a final picture of it. Now, where's the other two pictures? Okay, so here we got this and this. So how are we going to make this fit? Guess we could just do that. And then do this one over here. What if I do this one in the center and put glitter on either side? That'll work. Okay. I haven't made a video in about, gosh, I think it's, last time I checked, I think it's 7 days, which I'm super bummed about because I've been working. I've been in here doing stuff, not exactly even on the Morticia Journal, but I've been in here working. I just don't record all the time. I think mostly because when I'm in here working, I play music. And you know, YouTube is particular about, you know, what you can post. If you post music or songs playing and you don't own the copyright, you get tagged for copyright. I mean, I'm not doing these for like to monetize and make money or anything. I really don't care about that. But I don't want YouTube to like take down my videos. I don't know how that actually works yet. So I don't play music. I was playing music when I crafted, when I was first making videos, but I just don't want to do that. I don't know what kind of problems it's going to cause, and I don't need more problems in my life, I'll tell you that. So when I'm in here working, I work best and fastest when I have music on. And I'm, you know, in the zone. And then turning it off and then recording and talking, it's sometimes I don't feel like it. I've been seeing that a lot, that artists complain about. They just want to be an artist. They don't want to be a content creator. But if you want, like, to share your art, if you plan on having any type of business with your art, you kind of have to make content. You actually have to make content with any type of business now. Doesn't matter what you do. People want to see content. For example, my husband, he is a mechanic, diesel mechanic. He does, like, fleets, like shipping fleets and stuff like that. And he maintains the whole fleet of trucks. Well, he makes content for his mechanic business, and people love that crap. I'm like, who is watching your videos? Like dudes who like, you know, trucks and stuff and cars and whatever he's working on. They like comment on what he's working on. You know, what you should try is this, what you should. People love watching other people do things, which is cool. I'm glad that the world is like sharing that much. That is, I'm gonna ink this. That's special to me because, you know, you don't always have somebody within your familiar circle or your inner circle of friends or coworkers or school people, you know, whatever you're doing in life. You don't always have somebody who digs what you do and, like, you know, like enjoys your vibe of what you're into. And not that you have to have that, but it's cool to find, you know, camaraderie with people who are into the same stuff you're into. Like, my husband comes home and talks to me about what he does. I do not know what he's talking about. I listen to him because, you know, it's important to him and I'm, you know, trying to stay involved in his life. But like the dudes that he posts his videos and they're like, oh man, you know, I did this and this with my truck and blah, 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 blah. And he's like all excited, but I'm like, what are you guys talking about? And so like for this, like I do my art and I make books and stuff. So I tell people I make books. Oh man, the faces I get are freaking hilarious. Like, what? You mean you make books like to read? No, not even that. I don't write books. I make books, like journals, like art books. I get the weirdest looks. Like I just said, you know, I fly to Mars in my spare time or something like that. So but I follow a bunch of ladies and artists that do a lot of this, I mean, exact crafts that I do. And I'm on several communities on Facebook and Instagram of people who do exactly what I do. And oh man, I'm in this group called Nightmares and Oddities journaling group. And it's not for the faint-hearted, I'll tell you that. These ladies be making some, and men be making some hardcore stuff that will scare you and your grandma. And it is just, we have a good time sharing images and talking about stuff. So the content creating, I get it. Like we're sharing, we're reaching out to people who appreciate your work and your aesthetic, and you can share insight and skills. And even like that group I'm in, they have this cool file tab where everybody posts images that they make, like AI images, or you know, however they make images, and we share everything. Like even if we have like stuff for free, like we share everything. Nobody pays for anything. We just all share our stuff. And you know how hard it is to find people that just want to like share with you without just like trying to make a dollar. Like if you get caught in there like promoting yourself, your shop, or like trying to sell your stuff to somebody, you immediately get kicked out. No questions asked. Big no-no. We are there for good times and sharing our love of the same type of art. So here I am doing my best to contribute, because for a long time I thought I was odd. And I thought that, you know, something was wrong with me for doing things the way I do it, or liking things the way, you know, liking what I like. Turns out I'm not. I just didn't know anybody who was into the stuff that I like. But they're out there. And that's how we're finding each other. Creating groups, creating content. So, my contribution to the content creating, I'm trying. I'm not too worried about the glue getting over, because, you know, we're going to be gluing all over this. Okay, there, look. Let's see. How well is that seen in the camera? Okay, there. That's what we have so far. Let me get my paper up. I need to be there. That's where we're at. So we've got red, like gunmetal, gray glitter, and black down there. So let's start throwing some images down. I've had actually a very hard time finding people that not are even into what I'm into. I don't care if you're into what I'm into. Like, we can still be friends. The problem is finding people who accept you as being different, or accept you as being just having your own style. You know, a lot of people are so quick to judge, and it's so ugly, so awful. Like, just because people don't like what you like doesn't mean, or they do things differently, or they have a different opinion, doesn't mean you have to go, oh, I hate you. Oh, you're terrible. What's wrong with you? I've actually just been kicking it with these people, I don't know, maybe like a year and a half now. And we just recently had like a kickback, just the group of us. And it's organized by my friend Sarah. And she holds a bunch of events and like classes and super, super cool stuff that I'm into. And just by going to those, I've met really cool people. But we all do different types of art, different types of things. Some people are nail techs, some people are, oh gosh, they do podcasts, bakers. But we all respect each other's work, and we don't run around going, oh, that's weird. What are you doing? That's such an ugly way to be, because no one's supposed to be the same. People are like fingerprints. We're all different, right? And we're supposed to be. We're all created different for a reason. If everyone's supposed to be the same, gosh, that'd be horrifying. Okay, so I'm just kind of seeing how many images I have for the background and where I'm going to put these. I'm wondering if I should cut the squarish shapes off. I don't really dig the squarish shapes. And then I'm not sure I want them all. I know, I'm going to glue off the page and then we'll cut them later. So let's see. This is going to be a background one. It's not super great, so we'll put that one in the corner background there. Little edge showing. And this one looks good. No, it has to be on the bottom because it's low. We'll do it there. Let's just start there. And I'm going to use glue stick. And I got my glue book over here. Oh, did I bring water? No. Dang it, my brush didn't ask. Oh, I'll have to sacrifice my own water. No water for me. Cold coffee it is. Okay, I'm going to use glue stick. This glue stick is supposed to be a better quality Elmer's glue. Sticks to more surfaces. And we'll see, right? I don't know about you, Elmer glue. It makes me real nervous. It's okay. If things start falling off in a day or two, I'll just have to go in and re-glue. Okay, so we'll put you down here. You know, we had a party called the Hang and Do Nothing. It's like supposed to be reminiscent of like when you go to your friend's house and just chill and do absolutely nothing. Like no tech, no nothing. We just like ate and drank and just conversated, like legit conversated. We all literally like talked the entire time. It was so nice. Have people who like respect your opinions, even if they're different, or just share new information. And like they're from different places and they all do different things. So like I like to ask people like, so what are you watching? Like what are you binging these days? Oh man, get the best recommendations. It's like my favorite thing to ask people right now. What are you binging? So I heard about this new show called Yellow Jackets. It's not new. I say it's new. If you hear me say new, that means I just found out about it. When it actually came out, I do not know. So they were talking about it. Well, they're going to have a Yellow Jackets watch party because I guess the final season's coming out soon. Well, the show sounds awesome, and I haven't watched one episode of it. It's on its 4th season, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to catch up. Man, I don't know if I'm going to make it. Okay, let's see. So we've got 2 down here. I'm going to try to disperse the color around. So I don't want 2 colors too close together. Let's just start doing them in 3s. Let's do something kind of narrow there. Gosh, I don't know what to do. This is hard. Collaging is hard. I forgot how hard it was. I'm just going to go put that up there because I like that better. I hope you can see what the images are pretty well. I'll move them around and show them when I'm done with this one. This is supposed to be like a fashion collage. So it would be like if Morticia was looking through magazines, picking out like clothing, accessories, stuff like that that she thought she would like. That was she liked. It was interesting and beautiful to her. Okay, so the first image was a blanket, a seance blanket. And then this one down here is like a gothic charms necklace. It's got a little, show it. It's got like a cameo, key, lock, crown, skull. I'm not sure what that is. Can't tell. Heart and then, or cross. And then this is seance blankie. And this is a moon and stars jewelry set. Okay. Now let's see. Something in this corner now. I was thinking this big nocturne. It says nocturne. A full moon, a midnight sky, the hoot of a barn owl in the distance. Embrace the mysterious wonder and beauty of the night. Ooh, that's nice. Look what's on the back. Some banshee looking lady. So I watched season 1 of the Yellow Jackets. Oh, wow. Really good show. If you scare easy and you don't like gore, don't watch it. I watch it at night when my child is sleeping or in the day when he's at school. But now, so the first season was free on the Netflix. Now season 2 and 3 are on Showtime or Hulu, and I don't have those. Oh, it drives me crazy. Oh, you know what? I think my son-in-law has Hulu. See if I can bum his Hulu. Yeah, plan. All right, so there's the Nocturne glued down. Looking collagey. All right, next. Let's do something dead center. Let's see. No, not dead center because our main images are going to be dead center. Let's do 2 off center. I have this one. This one isn't exactly fashion. It's just kind of pretty, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that one. Might leave it out. I'm not sure if I like these squarey corners. I think I'm going to round them. I feel like it should be, you know, a little bit more messy. Okay, let's just cut it a little bit more closer to what it should look like. I'll have to re-ink these. Okay, there, that's right. And then, oh, this one. These are really cool. These are like gloves that have claws on them. I would love these. But where do you wear this stuff to? I buy this stuff. Where do I wear it to? Gotta have a party where you just wear your craziest stuff just because. Dress up in whatever you want to party. Yes. Okay, edges inked there. And there. Okay. So we'll do these. I think that's the right way there. And then this one here. Let's put them right out to the edges. Right out to the edges. Yes. Okay. More gluing. Let's see how well this glue is holding up. Seems pretty good. So far, so good. Great. Oh, and this glue book idea is supposed to be stop you from getting glue on the front of your pages when you're gluing the back, or images when you're gluing the back. Who did I see do this? A lot of people do it now, but the first person I saw do it, what is her name? Melanie? Somebody called Me Crafty Scrapper. It's a mom and a daughter team. I think I saw the daughter do it first. She calls her a glue book. And I also saw Donna do it at Twisted Paper Studios. So if you ever want to see other people craft, those two are good. Who else do I watch? Watch Donna, Twisted Paper Studios, Natasha, Treasure Books. She's fabulous. Okay, this glitter paper is not working very well. We're going to have to do Mod Podge on that. Rush, where are you? In my water, that's right. Natasha, Treasure Books. Who else? What was I gluing? Oh, this. Who else? Oh, yeah, it's just covered in glue. The glue's coming out. The glitter's coming off. Pam at the Paper Outpost. Nick the Booksmith. One of the funniest ladies I watch. I just love her. She's hilarious. She talks and talks and talks the entire time, and she's just funny. She has an accent. Oh, gosh. Let me tell you how much I don't know about the world. I'm going to say she's from England, so she has that accent. Her name is, her channel is Camellia Craft Designs, but what is her name? Nope, don't remember. Gone. Anyway, she's hilarious. All right, let's see next. How about, still not sure about the roses. I have this little moon purse. Moon purse was good. Let's see, we don't have too many moons up there. Let's put a moon down here. There we go, moon there. Actually, we're going to put it more towards the edge, yeah. I'm going to try to fill these edges. Excuse me. Oops. Come on, pages. There we go. Okay, moon purse down here. Right to the edge. There we go. And then, who else we have? Ooh, look at this skull. He has square edges, but that's okay. I think I'm just going to put it right up here on top. Yeah. I got my nails done yesterday. They were so growed out. I've been so busy. I had not had time to go get my nails done. I mean, they weren't scratched or broken or anything, but my nails grow so fast. So if I don't go in every 3 weeks, they're like out to here, like a little less than halfway done, grown out. And I always get like one color. I usually don't get anything too exciting. My husband picked this out for me. He wanted, the clear with the something in it, and he liked all this and black, so that's my husband's choice. I love it. He's so adorable. He's got really good fashion sense for a dude, not for himself. Like, he dresses in holy dirty t-shirts every day, jeans. And he is happy as a clam like that. But when it comes to me, he picks out really pretty stuff for me. Alrighty, let's see. This is a Memento Mori necklace. Where can we squish you in? See, we're going to start overlapping things. I don't like it. There. too close to that skull. Yeah, we'll just sneak it in over here. Okay, now it's on that glitter paper, so I'm going to use Mod Podge just to be safe. Oh, and at the end of our party, my friend gave everybody a gift. She had like a basket full of like little things we could take. I'll show you what I picked out. She's such a sweetheart. Sweetie, sweetie, sweet. It may not seem like a big deal to you guys, but it is to me. I'll show you what I picked out because it's something I'm super, super creeped out by, but I don't have any. Look at eyeballs. It says, which is great eye of Newt. They're just little glass eyeballs. Isn't that the cutest? Eyes totally creep me out. They're nasty. Like if I see somebody like play with their eyelid or touch their eye, makes me asshole. It's nasty. Ugh. Disgusting. Contacts. Ugh. Gross. But I will watch some other stuff just fine. Ooh, I got this. This was like a spider web tablecloth. Should we start overlapping already? Maybe I'll just put it along. Oh, this side maybe? Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Okay. Okay. Glue stick and paper. Glue stick. Glue stick. Do, 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 do. I don't know why saying glue stick triggered Love Shack in my brain. I went glue stick and then Love Shack baby. Love Shack baby. All right there. Here's what we got so far. Ooh, very collagey. Okay, so let's see. Where are we at next? Turn the glue book page. Get over here, glue stick. We only have a few background. We actually have one background image left. I have this crow necklace set, but I think it might be too much of a funky shape to put anywhere. Maybe if I just, let me reshape this. This is beautiful. I wish I had this necklace. Looks like mourning beads. I don't know if you can see the beads. They're like black and like carved. They look like Victorian mourning beads. Really pretty. Okay, let's do that. Oops. Let's snuggle it in right there. Huh? Huh? Nope. Here. Kind of puts our crows upside down. I don't know. That one's weird to me. We're going to leave that. Okay, let's get back to our main images. So now we need to get to our main images. Move my decorative bats over. So I've got a lot of clothes. Let me show you what I have. Let me scooch this over. I'll show you what I have here. Okay. I have a set of umbrellas. A bat purse. Got 2 pairs of boots. Some sexy nylons. Black leather gloves. Spider nylons with some red bottom shoes there. Cape. Velvet opera coat. Okay, and that's our fashion stuff. And then the rest is all decoration. So those are our last big images. So let's start at the top and work our way down. I think this one's going to be the biggest. So I'm just going to put it in the middle. And then we'll kind of fill in around it. So this is the next biggest. We don't want our coats right next to each other, right? No, so I'll put one coat there. One coat here. Okay. There we are with that. Maybe I should put the coat on last. We'll do the coat last. We'll just fill in the little spots with what we got here. So I'll put that there. I keep talking myself out of making myself one of these like big velvet capes with hoods lined with satin. I keep like putting the pattern in my cart and then taking it out. Like I want to make one so bad. I'm like, where am I going to wear this to? What am I going to do with that? Crazy. Let's see. Oh, these are beautiful. I love those. So we're going to put our coat, huh? Oh, we're going to just have to start overlapping things. Yep. There. Yes. Turning page. This book I'm using to glue in, I read it already. Got it at 25 cents at a thrift store. It's a pretty creepy story. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay, there we go. Nylon's down. What was it called? This was Mignon G. Eberhardt, The White Dress. Darkness, mystery, murder, cling to the feathery folds of the white dress. Ooh, guess what though? I do not remember it at all. Yep, that's how my mind works. No excuses, that's just the way it is. Okay, so here we go. This little one can go here. Just kind of over that. That looks just fine. Okay. Okay, and then what else? I have these gloves. Oh, you know, I think the bat purse might go okay right here. Oh no. Here, I might have to cut those little handles off, huh? Yeah, they're just kind of in the way. Bye, little bat handles. You're so cute. All right, off. And then, where's my black ink? There it is. Re-ink. Did I not do the edges on these? I must have just skipped one. Huh, I did them. Okay, hold on. Sorry, you have to watch me re-ink this. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I wanted to share something about my inking. Not on this. Well, maybe on this. If there's little, see how this, my ink dauber can't really get into that little crevice right there? I could if I manipulated the paper around, but I found an easier way. This. So this is what people used to use back in the day for eyeshadow. I think they work pretty well. I know everyone uses the brushes now, and the brushes work good. I got no beef with the brushes. I guess they did work better than these little eyeshadow applicators. Well, my mom, she has eyeshadow brushes like everybody, but she was telling me one day how she misses the eyeshadow applicators and why don't we use those anymore? She can't even find them anywhere, so I was shopping for face products somewhere. I found like a glass jar full of those eyeshadow applicators, so I bought the glass jar for mommy. But I was looking at them like, these would be great for inking little things I couldn't reach. So I took one out of the jar. I gifted mommy the jar, but I stole one. Her 20 pack was a 19 pack. All right, so right here, right there, right there, right there, right there. Oh, I didn't decide. That purse. Nope, nope. We're doing the necklace. Nope, nope, nope. There. Okay. that purse down. Next, let's fill in this spot here with these shoes. These shoes look like it'd be a good fit. Oh yeah, perfect fit. Shoes. Alrighty. How did I have them? There. Okay. Shoes. Now let's move this way. These umbrellas were kind of big. Will they fit there? Yeah. I'll put those on last. They're such a weird shape. I've got more shoes. Those will fit pretty well right there. Let me see. I'm running out of shapes. These leggings are, these little stocking legs are kind of, oh, maybe I could put one over there. One over here. Let me see my opera coat. Where's my opera coat? There we go. Opera coat right there. What do we got left? Other pair of boots. Pair of gloves. Put the umbrellas here. This way? No. Umbrellas that way. We're not going to fill it up completely. Let's dead center that. I'll coat the spider. I think we're going to stay there. Umbrellas. Go like that. Tuck our boots in there. And put our legs in here. How does that look for the center? No. Should kind of make it. Should we do the umbrellas upside down? That'd be cool too. Oh yeah, I like that better. Umbrellas, boots, under the jacket, and then our legs need to go somewhere. Under the umbrella? Yay! Decided. Okay. Who's going to do first? Let's do the boots. Okay, boots. Oh, the gloves. Completely forgot about the gloves. Opera jacket. The legs under the umbrella. Let's put the umbrellas up. And we'll put the gloves there. And that looks ridiculous. Let's do it. Let's do the umbrellas first. Okay. Umbrellas. Scooch over. Okay. Lovely. Then I'll do the legs. Sneak the toes right in there. And the leg going there. Perfect. And the gloves on top of the leg. I needed a lot more images than I initially thought for this. So I had cut out maybe like 10, and then I started like laying it out like just on a generic piece of paper. I was like, whoa, there's going to be a lot of blank space. I need like way more images. So I had to go through and cut out a bunch more, which is fine because I had a bunch I liked. I just thought I had picked too many. Okay, so there. Oh yeah, very collagey. Okay. We're going to go right there. Okay. Oh, and our legs are still floating off into space there. Let's see. I hope I've been in frame enough. I'm going to glue our legs on. Sexy leg, sexy leg. All right, we'll just get a close up here, what we've done so far. Oh, I like it. I think it came out fantastic. Now we're going to do some decorations on it. Let me look at my camera, make sure everything's lined up. I'm in frame. This is horrible to remember to be in frame all the time. Oops, and I forgot I'm next to my phone, so I'm yelling at you. So you noticed I yell a lot in my videos too. I have to maintain my voice volume. Or get like a professional mic or something. Ugh, I don't know. Okay, so I've got words cut out. Hey, where are they? Oh, there they are. So I have some big ones here, but I'm thinking these are too big. Yeah, I think I'm going to use littler ones. So I cut them out. Oh, no. These are from the Tim Holtz Curiosities. So here we have Deep in the Secret Chambers of My Heart. So I'll just put that right here, smack on the bottom. Just run that through the glue. Weep. Oh man, look at my fingers. I need to pause and like clean my fingers. This is getting out of hand. I'm gonna like ruin something any minute now. Okay, pause for a wipey. Look at this. Glue and glitter and ink. There. I don't care about my fingers getting dirty. I don't care. I just don't want to get my images messed up. I can stay stained all day. I don't care. I'm an artist. It's my mark of hard work. Okay, there we go. Wipe the rest on my sweats. Great. Words. What was the other word I had here? We have dark and gloomy in here. Can you see that? There you go. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Dark and gloomy in here. Let's see, where will we put that? Let's put it here. I'm trying to fill in like the empty spaces. So I saw an empty space there, empty space here. Another empty space, like small enough though, like, because I have bigger decorations I want to put in, so I need small empty spaces. So next empty space I'm looking at is maybe here across it. No, that's too close. So maybe another word over here. Maybe under the shoe. Yeah, let's see. The last word I have here is, oh, my dead body. Very morbid, Morticia. Okay. My dead body we'll put right there. Lovely. Okay, next I have some stickers. Some ravens. I have a raven and a bat. So these are kind of 3D-ish. Let's see. Could put that one raven over there. Actually, you know, I think I'm gonna put that bat there. Kind of flying by the moon. Okay, he's done. And what about this raven? Can I stick it over here? Yep. No, I don't like that. It's too big. Okay, I have other stickers. I also have these 3 little skulls. I don't know if my camera's coming in clear on this or not. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So this one's a pink little skull. I did want to make sure I got some pink in here. Let's ink it though. No white edges. None. Let me hold this with my tweezers. Okay. Pink skull. Let's put you somewhere where it's kind of dark. How about... Oh, right there. No, too small. Right over there. Pink skull. Done. We have a white skull. These stickers are pretty sticky, so I'm not going to put any more. I say not put any glue and put glue on it. Never mind. Okay, white skull. Let's see. That looks a little spot there. Maybe a little bit more in. What is that? Right here. There we go. You there. One more skull. This is like a beige skull. So what I learned about crafting with images a lot is you're going to need way more than you think. Like if, say you got a set number of images, you're like, this is enough, get twice that. So double whatever you think you need. You want to end up with a little extra, not less. I'll put him right there. Oh, we have 1, 2. We're supposed to do triangular. Triangles makes the eye happy. There we go. Maybe in here. There. Okay. Next, I have this one, Moonlight. It has some pink words on it, so I liked that. Look at these white edges. Horrifying. I've got to cut this. It's like a good 1/8 of an inch of white around that. I don't think so. Not in my book, you don't. Okay. Now let me get the sticker back off. See how hard this is going to be. Taking a sticker off something like this is as far as watching somebody try to thread a needle. Come on. I will massacre you. There we go. See? Just have to threaten it. That's all. Threats work great. Ink. Oh, don't need tweezers. Big enough. Okay. Moonlight. I really want to put this right here, but I have that little skull there. I'm sorry, little skull. Not sorry. Okay, now I have this bat. But this bat is small and has a bunch of white around it. Canceling the bat. Okay. We have a spider web glitter. Yeah. Ooh. Over here? This spot looks very white to me, so I think I'm going to put it right there. Yeah. Is this a sticker? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know where I got this from. Please be a sticker. It is. Sweet. Just because I don't want to glue it. No, it's not a sticker. I just ripped it in half. Okay, never mind. Need glue. Okay, where is my glue? Over here. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac just because this is so small. The Fabri-Tac, it's a small, but I got to wait for it to load, so. Pause on that spider web. Next we have... I have another glitter bat. 2 sizes. Big bat. Little bat. Let's do little bat. Oh yeah, little bat isn't inked. I forgot. See, this is perfect for the eyeshadow applicator. Whoop. Okay. No white edges. Okay, where are we going to put the bat? There's one bat up there. Where I need some blanks. This is kind of blank over here. Actually, we're going to put him up there. Yeah. Oh, wait, he's the same direction as that bat. Okay, we'll put you flying that way then. Okay. Can you see that? No, that's off camera a bit. There. This wasn't a sticker either. Okay, so these, whatever they are, wherever I got them from, they're not stickers. Maybe they were like table scatter. I don't know. When I buy stuff for my books, it's usually at the dollar store or whatever's left on clearance. And as long as it's like a decent image or shape I can work with or alter, I don't care what his intention was. I know I can make it awesome. There. Bat there. And then spider webby here. It's going to be a little bit more intricate. Okay, there. This glue is going to seep through, but I'm not really concerned because it's a collage. It's kind of like, you know, supposed to be DIY, home messy. Teenager made. Okay, there. And right there. Lovely. Okay, we'll keep this here loaded in case we need that. Alrighty, let's see. I'm feeling like we need something else over here. It's looking a little bare there. What else do I have? Oh, I got these strips. These are stickers too. Come on, if I can pick it up. Come on, sticker. There we go. So this one says, let's misbehave, and it's pink with little black bats. Super cute. And then I like this one that said, till death, till death, till death, till death. So I think I'm going to put that one up there. Let's see which one looks better. Till death up there. Where else could I put this one? Maybe across here. Yeah, we'll put that one there. Or let's see, vice versa. Yeah, I like it reversed. Okay, so we will do misbehave here. I have to ink these. Rotate. Oh man, inking a long sticker is a bit hard. Okay. Let's misbehave. there. And then Till Death. I'm still gonna ink it even though it's black because the edges are gonna be white when I tear it off. And then when I put it down on the dark paper, you're gonna see all the little white edges sitting up. Like it's brand new and it's gonna look awful. Or at least it will in my eyes. Nobody probably notices it. No, Vicky, no one knows what you're talking about. As usual. Used to it. Okay, let's see. What do I have next? We're getting down to the last of our decorations. Okay, I brought sparkles and jewelry. Oh, that means we're done with glue stick and Mod Podge. We're gonna be moving into hot glue and this guy. Is my glue gun plugged in? No! I thought I plugged it in. Son of a glue gun. There we go. Okay. He heats up fast. So let me just show you what I got. Okay, I'm going to back up just a little bit because I'm tired of moving the images around. There. Hopefully you can get the whole page in there now. And I'll do a close-up when I'm done. So I got some chain. No, that's going to be too heavy. So I just got some metal bits and sparkles. Shouldn't be too hard to get down. So this was like a rusted metal thingy. I don't know what that was. Here's a gold metal thingy. That's not flat. No, I'm not gonna mess with that. Okay, and then I have a little moon charm. Moon charm there. This is like a, I don't know, a leaf? I don't think I love it. No, not quite right. Okay. I got a heart sparkle. That one I love. We'll put you there. And then I got this black cabochon looking thing. What is it? There's like plastic all the way around the edges. Hold on. Sometimes our products aren't quite right. That's okay. Fixed. We'll put you there. And then, what is this? Oh, another red one. How about there? I think this one's too big. Got these little sparkly guys here. And we'll put a couple of these around. Scissors. So I cut them like this if I can because they're connected by a glue string in the middle, and trying to pull those little glue strings off are super annoying. But they stick really well. Okay, let's see what we got. How about one over here? And let's see, one over there. See, one over here. Go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is a good number. When designing, it's best to do in odds. You're supposed to make a triangular-like shape, but you know, whatever. Okay, now let me get these little red ones glued on. Hot glue gun, are you even close to ready? No. Okay, so while we're waiting on that, because we need to glue those 3 on when the hot glue gun's ready. I was considering putting some doodling around it. So I've got silver. I want to do some silver. I've got two silver options here. I've got a silver leafing pen by Krylon. Let's see. Okay, so there we go. And I've got silver Sharpie. Store tip down. Oops, I didn't store tip down. Dang it. Did I ruin my own things now? Oh, that looks great. Still pretty. I think that's shiny enough. This silver pen is super shiny. Oh, sorry, I put my hair under there. I think we're just going to do this. So let's see. What can we outline here? Let's outline our bat. No, we'll outline our crystal ball. Yeah. Maybe I'll fill it in. Okay. Oops, I forgot about that metal thing. I don't think I like it, bro. Oh, that looks neat. Okay, then let's see, what else can we do? Let's come over here to our spider. We'll just doodle around his legs a bit. Go. Some dots on his back. Okay. There's not much going on up here. I feel like we should doodle in here somewhere. What should we draw? Let's just do some scroll. There we go. See, what else can we doodle? Let's see, doodle something over here. We can outline our let's misbehave. Okay. Let's see, something else over here. Let's just put some X's around. Go. How about something over here? It's just right. Oh, you know what? We didn't put a Gomez in there. They met in high school, right? Let's put a Gomez in here. Okay, let's see if our glue gun's ready. Yep, ready. Okay, so we will put our E6000. E6000. Hot glue. And where did we have this? next, we have this one, the little square one. We'll put it down here. No, we'll keep there. There's nothing there. We'll put E6000 and hot glue. I should probably be doing that on camera, huh? My bad. And then this one, do a little E6000. There we go. Oops, that's a lot of E6000. And some hot glue. There we go. And the moon. We'll put it over here. There we go. I think that was it. Yeah, I didn't want to do that one after. Okay, that's it. Collage is done. Let me get everything out of the way so I can do a final show of it. I'm very happy with the way it came out. I actually want to make another one already. Alright, here we go. So here is our collage. Let me back out a little bit. Here we go. Collage still not backed out a bit. Turn our light properly. Okay. Here's our 90s style Morticia collage. I think it came out fabulous. It's the back. We didn't have much hanging over. I'll trim it up. Alright, well thanks for hanging out with me. I had a really super good time. And I think our project came out great. See you next time. Bye.